Welcome back once again. My name is Nick, with a SEGA Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on where you are in the world, and it's time for a bit of football. Yes, it's TECMO World Cup 92. Published by Sims in 1992. Yes, I know what you're thinking, there wasn't a World Cup in 1992. Well, it's based on the arcade cabinet TECMO World Cup 90, from when there was a World Cup based in Italy. So here we go, let's play, let's get this thing underway. So we're in Italy. It's not 1992, it's 1990, but this came out in 1992, right? So let's see how we get on. A number of countries to choose from. I'm probably going to choose Brazil, because they're considered to be the best in most of these football-style games. We've recently reviewed another Mega Drive football game called Fever Pitch, which was okay, but a little bit tricky and isometric from US Gold in 1995. This one is 3 years earlier, so logically it should be worse. Should it not, or should it? We'll find out. Here we go. Now, I like a game that's quite easy to play to get the hang of. This has just got 3 buttons. I'm the yellow one, so pass, well, 2 buttons really, pass, shoot, and then the directions. So here we go. It's Brazil versus Scotland, so if you're Scottish watching this, you can root for Scotland, who are probably going to win. It's got very good arcade style, and it's music playing at the same time. Time ticking down in the middle. Wow! Oh my goodness! Now, normally I say dodgy gameplay and nonsense chat, but I just scored an unbelievable overhead kick goal. Rewind that. Did that actually happen? Good stuff. So I've scored a goal already. So I'm having a lot of joy here passing it around. So it's a passing round game. If you want more of a challenge, pick a side that aren't quite as good as Brazil. Yeah, good, right. Because I'm good straight away. I was quite fickle. As a kid, I would have played this loads. This is great fun now. Arcade quality, probably best. Oh, Scotland have equalised. Well done, Scotland. Amazing game. Oh, this game would be amazing in 2 human players. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. TECMO World Cup. I generally prefer the vertical scrolling top-down ones, like the Sensible Soccer Kickoff 2, but I would have given this a bit of a play. Whoa! So it's all about finding the best ways to score each time. I can highly recommend this. A lot more fun than the Fever Pitch. Isometric didn't give you much view of the pitch there, but this one is. Yes, so a button to shoot or do big chips and passing. Yes, you can pretty much walk it in. Brazil 2, Scotland 1. Already, I won't do this in this video, already I want to go through the whole World Cup to see how tricky it gets. You can do friendlies as well. Oh, I'm trying to do some slide tackling here. I wonder what other stuff you can do, like diving headers. I presume there's different style pitches. I presume you can turn the music off if you want to, if you're that way inclined. But this is such arcade quality. I can already imagine myself down South End, Seafront, where I am, where the arcades are, playing a game like this with a roller ball or something as equally as mad. Yay, yay, yay! A little bit hard with the positioning. I'm not sure we got 11. Go! Oops. Oh, we're just mucking about there. I'm not sure we got 11 players each time. But you can change your or select your formation at the start. It moves very, very fast. It's not stuttery. I wouldn't mind a few extra moves, but I might be yet to discover those. But my best goal come with that unbelievably overhead kick. So it's just position yourself for the stuff. Go! Yes, I knew it was going to be a goal. 45 degrees. One complaint then, probably, is maybe the game's a little bit too easy, because this is my first go. We'll just see how you get on as a newbie. I've already beaten Scotland 3-1. As I say, maybe if you select to control China or someone, it'll be a bit trickier. The goals are quite big. Throw-ons and penalty shootouts, I presume, will be in this. You can change the length of the halves if you want to too. So if you owned a Mega Drive back in the day and you didn't like the top-down stuff like Dino, Dini, Soccer, then this would be a not bad one to get if you weren't into all the FIFA type stuff. If you didn't like isometric, you want more arcadey type gaming, it's this one. Get a friend round. If you're an adult, have a few beers, and this would be great fun. What a great party game this would be. All of you in the World Cup, playing your different teams, putting each other off, drinking beer, and being a wally. Now that sounds good fun. Yes, 45-degree treatment. Sorry, Scotland, it's Brazil 4, or at least a bra, 4, and Scotland 1. Yay, so first half, what a game. What a football match this is. The World Cup was based in Italy. I think it was won by Germany from memory. I'm not quite sure. 1992. I think this is by Sims, whoever they are. Feels like it should be EA, but it isn't. TECMO World Cup 92. Based in the arcade cabinet. TECMO World Cup 90. TECMO. I like to move it. Kaboom, kasplat, kaboom. I can't remember who did the arcade cabinet, but I'll put it in the description below. You know, that description which no one reads. I'll put it in there. Scotland, they got on there, they've done it. Ooh, they tried to cross it in. They didn't get very far. And they do well to come back from 4-1, I can tell you. At half time, we'll change ends. You don't change seats, though. That would just be too silly. Keep going for elaborate goals on the sideline, but I think one of my fears would be, my hands are aching a little bit now. One of my fears would be I'd keep going for the same goal each time. Do a bit of weaving, but it's probably best to pass the thing around like a Wally Wombat. Well, they've cleared it out of possession. So you can shoot or just do a clearance depending on where you are on the pitch. Oh, ooh, I should have scored then, Scotland. Yes, 4-1, 4-1, coming up to the end of the first half here. I have to speed it up if I'm going to get something in from here. Blast it, Big Nose. No, it didn't happen. Oh man, if you're a Big Nose football player running around the pitch at the moment, then comment below. If you're reading this on your phone, you're probably missing quite a lot of passes, you know. Right, we changed ends. It didn't even pause, it just went to the second half straight away, unless I leant on the button. I would like some sort of like Brazilian carnival music on this. Come on! Want to get it to 5. I don't think we can lose it from here, but you never know. It says second half in sort of like some, well, like bright purpley writing. Not sure why it's doing that, but it is. Come on, bras. Yes, shout for your bras. I don't know, we do a substitution here. The pitch is quite small. Come on. No player names though. I would have liked that. So you don't see any player names down the bottom. Let's make some up. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo. He passes to Pele. Pele. Actually, Pele Soccer on the Atari 2600. Check that one out. See how things evolve quickly. There wasn't much time really between the two in the grand scheme of things, but games are really evolving fast then. There's quite a lot of football games about. Quite a lot of terrible football games, to be honest with you. Especially on the 8-bits. But the 16-bit megadrive had quite a bit of power, so it lent itself to these sort of games quite well. Probably the nearest to this on the Amiga might be Manchester United football. It was okay, but it wasn't as quick or arcadey as powerful as this one. Go. Shoot it! Yeah, you can almost walk it in, to be honest with you. 5-1. We won't do the whole World Cup. I hope this given you a bit of an idea of how the game plays. If you're into football or soccer, as they call it across the pond, you'll know if you want to play this already. You pretty much know what to do. It's no nonsense. Yeah. Oh, my 45 degrees didn't work that time. Throw it on. No streakers in this one, or in any really. That's another 45 degrees goal. Scotland 1, Brazil 6. Is it realistic? Well, not really, but it's not supposed to be. England weren't selectable, was they, on that first bit? I don't think England qualified for the 1990 World Cup. There was one of them we didn't qualify for, so maybe it was that one. I didn't see them, I might be wrong. It's one we didn't qualify for. I don't think we're going to lose from 7-0. It's just a question if Scotland can get a goal now. Who's that? Is that Ali McCoist? Not sure. And other Scottish players. Colin Hendry and the other one. Put your favourite Scottish football player in the comment section below. Ian St John maybe. And it does feature in a game called Saint and Greavesy, which we reviewed on the Commodore Amiga and the ZX Spectrum. And you need to know your football trivia for that one, especially 70s or 80s, or you've got no chance at all. Biff, bam. Favourite football game? I'll have to mention it then. It's Kickoff 2, isn't it? Closely followed by Sensible World of Soccer. I like both of them. It was Kickoff Revival, of course, on PlayStation 4 reviewed. I didn't really get the updates I'd hoped for. I was trying to reclaim the glory of the old days. But yeah, Dino Diddy took a lot of aggravation on Twitter, at least, during the whole development of that game. But I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, it's got abandoned now. So, you know, it's there. I don't think I've gone back to it a great deal because I was expecting the updates to happen. But it was cheap enough at the time, and I'm glad it exists. But this is a different kettle of fish. Right, 7-1. Oh. No. Oh, it seems the computer's got used to the 45-degree treatment. I wonder what computer games or video games are going to be like in the future with superior AI where they can learn everything you're doing. They'll probably get super tricky. And Scotland try the 45-degree shot. Experiment with your formations, see which ones work best. If you've got quite a poor team, you might want to focus on defence maybe. Maybe booting it up the field to a lone striker to see who can weave through. Brazil seem to be quite a fast team, so we can do a bit of dribbling. I think the slower teams might do a bit more passing, a bit more experimenting around the place. But for a newbie first go, I was quite pleased with this one. So I'll play a bit more, but after a few weeks play, you might be winning the World Cup every single time. Get your friends round, as I say, make it a party game. All of you bowl in. Write this down on your party games list. Oh, Scotland has scored. Is it going to be a comeback? 7-2. They've got 3 minutes 26 to get 5 goals. People good at maths can try and work out how often they got to score a goal then. It'll be a comeback of the century. Cross. Oh man, Caravan. Good game this. Very entertaining. Oops, right. Time is up. Well, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that immensely. Brazil 7, Scotland 2. Apologies to Scottish fans, but it's not supposed to be realistic, is it? It's just a bit of arcade fun, and then it do the next World Cup. Denmark vs Peru will be the next one there. So I hope you liked having a look at that game. I loved it. It was TECMO World Cup 92, much better than Viva Pitch in my opinion. Published by Sims in 1992, based on the arcade cabinet TECMO World Cup 90, based on the Italian World Cup. Well, loosely, as Denmark playing pink there for some reason, or weird magenta. Anyway, it's a computer playing this, and I'm just not moving about at all. So I better leave it before I get thrashed. So yes, thank you for watching that as always. Put your comments below about the game there. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye. TECMO World Cup 90. TECMO. I like to move it.